Imagine waking up to find your index fund has taken a significant dip. You thought you were safe. Investing isn't solely about numbers, it's about the emotions that drive your decisions. Have you ever felt that gut-wrenching anxiety when checking your portfolio? That's your emotional intelligence signaling something important. Ignoring these signals can lead to costly mistakes. Picture this: you invested in a stable index fund, and suddenly market volatility spikes. Instead of remaining calm, you panic and sell at the worst possible moment. Sound familiar? Many investors fall into psychological traps, mistaking fear for rationality. The moment you let anxiety dictate your actions, you're playing with fire. Think back to the last time you ignored your instincts and allowed anxiety to cloud your judgment. The real danger lies in neglecting your emotional toolkit. When was the last time you checked in with your feelings about investing? You're not just an investor, you're a human being with hopes and fears tied to every dollar you spend. What if you could learn to harness those emotions instead of letting them control your decisions? Imagine approaching your investments with clarity. You'd feel empowered to make choices based on strategy rather than panic. But here's the catch: it takes effort. You must confront those fears directly. It's not always easy, but the rewards can be life-changing. Before you make your next investment, take a moment to step back and reflect. Are you allowing anxiety to dictate your strategy? The market will always fluctuate, but your emotional response can either propel or derail your success. So the next time you check your portfolio, ask yourself, am I investing with confidence or fear? Embrace that self-awareness. It could be the key to recognizing warning signs before it's too late. Take a moment to sit with those feelings and let them guide you, rather than govern you. Your investments deserve that kind of thoughtful attention. Have you ever thought you were playing it safe with your investments, only to realize that your trust might actually be your biggest risk? Many view index funds as the ultimate safety net in the unpredictable world of investing. But what if I told you that ignoring emotional intelligence could be the hidden danger jeopardizing your financial future? You might feel secure now, but something crucial could be slipping past you. Imagine reading an article praising index funds as the key to financial freedom. You invest feeling proud of your decision. But then the market dips and panic sets in. Instead of sticking to your plan, you sell at a loss. That's emotional decision making, and it happens more often than you think. In those moments, you might believe you're being rational, but emotions are driving your every move. Fear, greed, and anxiety creep in, leading to impulsive actions. It's not just market changes that can hurt you, your mindset can undermine your success. You invest in an index fund because it's meant to be set and forget. However, if you ignore your emotional responses, you're setting yourself up for failure. Every market stumble might have you second-guessing your decisions. So, how often do you pause to assess your feelings about those choices? Let's get personal for a moment. Imagine you're at a party and everyone is excitedly sharing their latest stock picks. You feel the pressure to join in. You remember your index fund, but doubt creeps in. Should you take a risk? Abandon your strategy? Those moments of uncertainty can lead to regret later. Now, picture the alternative: you have a strategy grounded in emotional awareness. When the market dips, you don't panic. You stay the course, reminding yourself that investing is a marathon, not a sprint. You acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them dictate your actions. Consider how often you check your investments. Are you obsessing over daily changes? That fixation can fuel anxiety and cloud your judgment. It's like watching a pot of water, willing it to boil faster. Frustration builds, and before you know it, you're making hasty decisions based on fleeting feelings. What's the solution? Cultivating emotional intelligence. It's not just about the numbers, it's about understanding your reactions. Practice mindfulness. When market fluctuations occur, take a step back. Breathe. Ask yourself, what's driving my reaction? Is it fear, excitement, or something else? As we wrap up, remember this year's success is just about making the right investment choices. It's also about managing your emotions effectively. The hidden risks of neglecting emotional intelligence in index fund investing can cost you dearly. So the next time you feel that surge of anxiety or excitement, reflect on what it means for your investment strategy. The more you understand your emotions, the better prepared you'll be to navigate the market's ups and downs. In a world where investing seems straightforward, emotional intelligence is the game changer you can't afford to overlook. Take a moment to reflect on your approach, and remember your mindset can be just as powerful as your portfolio. If you found this perspective helpful, consider subscribing for more insights on navigating the complex world of investing. Have you ever lost sleep over your investments? You're not alone. Many view index funds as a safe choice, yet there's a hidden risk that may not be immediately obvious. Picture this: you wake up one morning, check your portfolio, and feel that familiar knot in your stomach. The market dips, and suddenly your confidence wavers. What if I told you that your emotional intelligence could be the key to navigating these tough times? Most investors overlook this crucial aspect. It's easy to focus solely on the numbers, but our emotions often play a much larger role than we'd like to admit. It's surprising how a single impulsive decision driven by fear can unravel years of careful planning. Consider this scenario: you're at a party, surrounded by friends excitedly sharing their investment wins. Everyone's buzzing, and suddenly you start doubting your own strategy. You might feel the urge to sell, cashing out at a loss instead of waiting for the market to recover. That quick reaction happens more often than you think. Many challenges with index funds stem not from market fluctuations, but from our struggle to manage our emotions. Each time you check your portfolio, your heart races, tempting you to act impulsively. That's where the real risk lies. Sure, here's the tightened version of your script chunk. During a market crash, fear sets in and you might consider selling everything to protect your remaining assets. However, this could be a serious mistake. The market is always fluctuating, and that's just its nature. Let's dig deeper. When your colleagues boast about their recent gains, you may feel pressured to keep up, often leading you to invest in riskier options. In those moments of comparison, emotions can steer you wrong, resulting in poor choices. Here's where it gets tricky: you hold onto your index funds, but nagging doubts creep in. Emotional turmoil can cloud your judgment, making you second-guess your decisions, a cycle many fall into, often without realizing it. But what if you could break free from that cycle? Imagine